What's going on, everyone? John here with Power Clean Pro Services, and I am doing another job recap here, but this time for a driveway cleaning. This customer gave us a call to clean the driveway and the back patio. I gave them a quote and said I could actually be out there the next day to get her taken care of. I didn't get to meet with her, but I got to meet with her husband, and I believe it was her son, and he had just kind of flown in. He was an aviator, so that was really cool. I got to talk to a real life pilot, ask a bunch of like nerdy pilot questions. So that was pretty cool. I like talking to different people and like interacting with them, seeing, you know, their walks of life, their perspective on things. It's just always really good. So had a lot of fun doing that. But then after like burning like an hour talking to them, I said, okay, I got to get to work and basically get to work here. And what you don't see in this video too is when I was pressure washing, there was a car kind of adjacent in the driveway. I thought it was the customer that had pulled the car out. There was a little bit of crud that went onto the car, and I was like, okay, I'll rinse that off, you know, no problem. But it was actually the neighbor's car. It was parked in a way that it looked like they had pulled it out for me to do the driveway, but that was not the case. It was the neighbor's car. He had kind of like a angry scowl on his face, and I apologized to him profusely. I told him I would rinse it off, no problem, if I needed to pay for a car wash. And I gave him some tips because he actually keeps his property really good. I gave him some tips on getting the rust stains out of his concrete because I could tell he had put some fertilizer down. He seemed pretty happy after that, but either way, that's just like a little sidebar. So getting back to the driveway, I first went through the entire edge of the driveway and pressure washed all the edges and all the cracks. This driveway wasn't that bad. They just really wanted it cleaned. I think it might be an HOA thing as well. I know this community is really on top of like cleanliness and making sure the houses look right. I've done a few houses in this community, so I think that's what it is in this community. Either way, I went and pressure washed all the edges. Then I applied a soft wash treatment with a 1.5 dilution. I just did it through my downstream injector, so it's not really like a super hot mix or anything. Starts to lift some of the organics, starts to lift some of the dirt, kill some of the organics. It's not hot enough in order to like really kill those organics. It just starts to like really seep in there and makes it easier for the surface cleaner and the wand to kind of do their thing. So I just do a little small dilution. If it was like really bad concrete, like there was like a lot of black algae on it, I probably would have used the 12 volt or the AR45 pump, put a hot mix on there, but I didn't think it needed it on this one. So conserving SH, always a good thing. Either way, I then surface cleaned the entire thing, rinsed it all off, did the sidewalk as well. Then at the very end, I applied a post treatment to the concrete. What that does is it really gets into that concrete after the service is all done, because concrete is porous and that moss likes to really hide in those concrete. And those spores like to hide in the concrete. So you want to do that, and it's a really good service at the end. I wound everything up and I got out of there. Customer was super happy, got paid, and that kind of wrapped this up. Subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Keep washing.